Hello everyone's. I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. I am here for the Have and the Have Nots Season 7 Episode 20, the finale. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're one of my peoples, welcome back. Now y'all, this episode, it was boring. I'm just gonna put it at you like that. I'm going to try my hardest to make this video at least 10 minutes long. But it was it's like we've seen this before. Like, where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna do next? But anyway, Wyatt, he done got his wrist slit by Vinny and the boys. He's feeling woozy. He feels like he about to pass out, but he's steady talking about I'll give you some jewelry. Just take me to the hospital. And I'm like, sir, didn't you give your jewelry to the lady who took you to the Malone bar? I'm surprised she didn't take your car too, but hey, that probably wasn't the storyline, but Tyler Perry forgot. I don't know. Then he's got the nerve, gall, and audacity to be surprised that the mom and daddy that he shot don't want to pay his ransom. Now, I would hope I would never in that situation that my kids done something to me and then I have to do something to help them out. But you shot them and tried to kill them. Now, last season, you actually shot your mama in the whole stomach region in the last episode, but then we come back this season and she somehow had enough core strength to jump out of the way and beat a bullet. And Jim was shot full on, but now he was just shot in the shoulder. So, I mean, regardless, either way, you shot your mom and daddy, but he over passing out and all that stuff, and they think he did. Now, y'all know why he is good for being close. He on the brink of death, but he never die. Now, I need to have the coroner to come up and say that, yes, this man is dead. He has no pulse, which means he has no heartbeat. Then I'm going to need them to run him to the hospital and do all the EKGs and the MRIs and all that stuff to say, yeah, there's no more brain function at all. It's just gone. There is no breath in his life. That's when I'm going to be like, okay, why it's gone. But just he just sitting there looking lifeless, I'm not going to believe it. So, Veronica, she is so evil, she does not know who is after her and wants to kill her. I mean, it could be Jim, David, Catherine, Jeffrey. I mean, it could be those dudes that jumped in her pool. It could be Derek. Who knows? It could have been one of her clients that things went wrong. It could have been a neighbor that girl's just raggedy, I want to kill her. She doesn't know. But my question is, if you so scared for your life, why is it every time we turn around, your front door's unlocked? You look, who is it? It's me, such and such. All right, come on in. You should have, several deadbolt locks, regular locks, a lock where it's just your fingerprint. You got to say a certain word, on Richie Rich when the mom and daddy had to sing and get into the vault. Something like that. You got to get the eyeball scan. All that should be going on if you so fearful of your life. But you steady sitting here with your house unlocked. That's ready for somebody. What if the thugs in black come back because they mad at whatever reason? What if the many of people that I just referenced a minute ago just pop in? Then what you gonna do? Benny over here confronting Candace because she and Mitch lied to him, but she know he ain't got no sense. We know he ain't got no sense. He just doesn't know that he ain't got no sense. Boo, dude, we did this because we know you was going to do something stupid. I'm paraphrasing here. But, Candace feels as much as it is hurtful and all of those things, I wouldn't be here had he not attacked Mama. We have to look at it that way. And I was that is a good way of looking at it. We so mad that this man attacked your mom and got her pregnant. But Candace wouldn't be here. They're trying to put this behind them, but since Benny ain't got no sense, he doesn't want to do that. Back with Veronica. Veronica, she just be popping up everywhere. I was is Savannah a small town? Because I'm telling you, she just be all over town. Like, at one point, she was over at Justin's house questioning him whether she sent the Kobe and his friends over there. And Justin is looking terrified. Justin's brother's like, who is this? What is she doing here? I am his brother. Who are you? All that stuff now. Not only she done told the brother that he's the one that attacked my son in the backseat of a police car. So now the brother like, I'm about to fight you again because now you attacking folk. First, it was like you was with somebody willingly. Now you're attacking folks. But anyways, Veronica, and all of her audacity, goes over to Madison, breaks into Madison's place, mind you. She ain't got no key. So she just walks in Madison's place with a mask on and gloves, talking about something. Jeffrey, that boy you was with and those boys, they broke into my house. Ma'am, you are breaking into doggone Madison's house as we speak. But, you know, Jeffrey, he kind of like low-key threatens her like, you know how I get down. You know that boy from elementary school, he was, you know, in the hospital for a good little while. And that time I stabbed you in the chest, and thank goodness you had a breast implant or things would have been bad. Kobe walks in because he done just got done from beating up Justin's brother, which I still found that to be hilarious. He come in like, oh, this half a hair. Like, what you want, ma'am? Like, what's your name? My name is Kobe Jones Ellis. Them two going back and forth. And, like, the only reason she left, because Madison's like, leave, I'm going to call the police, You don't even, as soon as she walked in, police 911, this woman had broke into my house. Her name is Veronica Vernon. I do not want her here. She is not wanted here. Please get her up out of here now. Could have done all that, but Kobe, he got to come in to be all extra. He touching and leaning all over Madison, and, you know, Veronica, if she wasn't so evil, she could have just dropped dead right then and there. But, you know, she decides to leave. Hopefully, Kobe gave her a wrong name. Because, you know, she going to use that to her advantage. So, we got David and his wannabe mistress. That's what I'm going to call her. Because she's not quite his mistress yet. So, yeah. And she over here riding David to Kingdom Come, y'all. And I'm like, this man has got his back blown off. After that, he done jumped in chlorine pools. He done got into a shootout. He been ripping, running all over town looking for Wyatt. He been back and forth at David's house. He done been to the doggone jail. And ain't so much to said, ouch. But now this woman over here riding him to Kingdom Come. Really? Now she really thinks she's doing something over here, but he get her phone, look through it, ain't much there, gives her a new phone, and she's like, okay, cool. She thinks she hot stuff and all that stuff, but she just know that, you know, she gonna be, I guess, getting her a new house. But we gonna get to that in a minute. Veronica then blackmailed the pool boy to come over because she knows some things about his past. She had him looked up. Look here, I know you ain't got no kids. I know that y'all used to like to hustle older women. And like, you can keep on doing that, get that chimp trained, or you can come over here and upgrade with me. But he has to have a drink in order to do that. And she got all this money like spilled out on the bed, and I was like, that's unsanitary. Now granted, it looked like crisp bills, even though they were fake. It looked like crisp bills, like they was fresh from the bank. But still, the bank teller had to count it out. So I'm just like, this is unsanitary. What is going on here? So these two, they get into the throes of passion and all that stuff. Mistress lady, she thought she was going to get a house from David. They was like, you ain't getting a house. First you said you want an apartment. She's like, but you're rich. He was like, I ain't getting you a house. She's like, I'm going to get a house one way or another. Next thing you know, she get to running. Oh my goodness, he raped me. Like, she put her clothes on first. Then run through the house. Oh, he raped me. I was like, you're definitely not going to get a house now. You might end up somewhere stinking. But hey, that's how it goes over here. Lastly, it's some random woman walking through the neighborhood, like first time seeing neighbors. Like, as much as be going on over at their houses, you don't ever see neighbors. But this lady, I don't even know if it was their neighborhood. I don't even know where it was at. She walking her dog, and she sees what is supposedly Wyatt dead in the driver's seat. 911, there's a dead man in the car. All that stuff. Now, that was basically the episode. We had a little bit of sprinkling of Hannah and the little finance man, you know, getting her finances together and whatnot. That was it. Now, let's get into some predictions. And just in case I do come back next season, I don't know, because, like, we left so many, like, we bringing in new characters, and we still on, where is RK? Where is Rocky? Where is Broderick? Who killed Amanda? All these things I have questions for, but we're not getting answered. How come Veronica can't get her comeuppance? How, I believe that's the word I'm looking for. How come Veronica can't be taken down? Like, we had that one time when she went to jail and she had to take her wig off. Boo-hoo. She was in jail for, like, what, a day or two? I want somebody to come through and really get Veronica. But with predictions for next season. Somehow, Wyatt is going to have some new blood clotting condition that no one knew about, and he's not going to be dead. Yeah. Sandy, Mitch's cousin, he's going to see his ex-girlfriend, who's a real estate agent, showing Benny a house, and he's going to assume that these two are together, and they're going to get into it, and Mitch is going to have to choose between his family and Benny. Candace is going to end up pregnant. Derek is going to be jealous because new finance man is trying to get with Hannah. Veronica is still going to be walking around her evil. Now, side note, why is Jim not under arrest? Catherine, she's under arrest. She's in jail. I don't even, like, when Wyatt went to the hospital, they still had him handcuffed to the bed. How come Jim isn't in, you know, custody? He's sitting there having visitors and everything. Weren't they both supposed to be getting arrested? But anyway, like I said, Candace, she gonna be end up pregnant. We don't know what we're gonna do about that. Jim is still gonna be Jim. And that's it. So, y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, $4.99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.